What happens when a country goes to war with a bunch of birds and loses? No, this isn't a parody, it's an actual event in Australian history. Welcome to the Great Emu War of 1932, where flightless birds outmaneuvered machine guns. The year is 1932. Australia is dealing with the Great Depression. But in Western Australia, farmers have a different problem. Emus, giant, flightless, feathery menaces that came in droves after their migration season. Over 20,000 emus stormed the farmlands like they were in a Fast and Furious sequel, eating crops, breaking fences, and generally causing chaos. Naturally, the farmers did what any rational person would do. They called the Australian government for help, and the government said, let's bring in the military. Enter Major GPW Meredith, 2 soldiers, and 2 Lewis machine guns. The mission, wipe out the emu threat with good old-fashioned firepower. Spoiler alert, things didn't go as planned. In their first encounter, the army spotted around 50 emus. They opened fire, and the birds scattered like it was Coachella, and the headliner was a machine gun. The soldiers discovered that emus are fast, like 30 miles per hour fast, and can zigzag better than a footballer on Red Bull. They tried mounting guns on trucks, but the emus were too quick, the trucks too shaky, and the whole operation looked like a slapstick comedy sketch. After a week of chaos, they killed maybe a few hundred emus out of 20,000. The emus, meanwhile, mocked the soldiers with their superior bird brains and cardio. Eventually the government pulled the plug, and yes, it was reported in Parliament. Australia literally had to explain losing to emus. Major Meredith later said, and I quote, "If we had a military division with the bullet-carrying capacity of these birds, it would face any army in the world." The emus won, the army lost, and the Great Emu War entered history as one of the most gloriously absurd military defeats ever. Today, it's become a running joke in Australia and the internet, but hey, don't mess with the birds. They remember. If you enjoyed this ridiculous real-life history, drop a like, hit subscribe, and comment below. Who would win in a fight, emus or Canada geese?